Hey guys, Crypto Billy here with another motivational tidbit for you on your drive to work or wherever you may be. Today we're going to talk about pain and pleasure. This is only going to take 5-8 minutes at the max. Pain and pleasure. There's only two ways in the whole wide world to motivate somebody. It's either pain or pleasure. I want you to think about that. Every single technique falls under pain or pleasure. It's the only two ways to motivate anybody, including animals. Whether it's your dog, whether it's your cat, whether it's your employee, whether it's your brother, sister, mom, dad, it doesn't matter. There's only two ways, and it's pain or pleasure. So, under the heading of pain, when I was a kid, that was a whipping. If I did something that I wasn't supposed to do, I got whipped. That was pain. If I said something to a teacher that I wasn't supposed to say, I was swatted. Pain. Or I was verbally humiliated, right? So they would call you out in front of everybody. It doesn't matter what kind of pain it is. It could be pain with words. They used to say sticks and stones break your bones, but words will never harm you. When I was growing up, well, we've learned that isn't true. That's another boomer conditioning item that I talked about in my other video. But people can harm you with pain, with words, right? So if your dog keeps using the bathroom in the house, you give him pain, or you try to incentivize him with pleasure with a treat. When we talk about pleasure, we talk about incentives. Hey, if you hit this sales goal, you're going to make this bonus. Pleasure. Hey, if you win the game, I'm going to take you to Dairy Queen. Pleasure. In my life, one of the greatest examples of this was my son was a cross-country runner, and he was good. He was a 3-time conference champ. He was fast. I called him Forrest when we were young because he could run like the wind. He was running a race. He was way ahead of everybody. He was smoking it. I was there, of course. It was a cross-country race, and he was probably 3rd or 4th, and he was making moves, right? I said to him as he came around the corner running, and I knew he was seeing me, and I knew he was listening to me, even though this was a long cross-country race, and as you know, they're tired. But I knew, as the dad, he could hear my voice. And I said to him, son, if you catch that guy and win this race, I will buy you that Jaguar that you've been wanting. And I want to tell you something. Something inside of him clicked. Even though he was red in the face, and I could tell he was what I would call giving it everything he had when I said that, there was something more in the gas tank. I motivated him with my words, with the incentive of pleasure. That boy kicked it in and not only caught that guy, but won the race. To find that kind of energy with less than a half a mile to go, to find that kind of energy that was in the tank but unrealized. It was there, and it's in you too, but unrealized. Find it. Use pain and pleasure. think about pain and pleasure. Whether you have to incentivize somebody with pleasure, which is what I prefer, we understand that no pain, no gain in the gym, right? There has to be some pain as well sometimes. We want to always choose pleasure, but sometimes pleasure doesn't work. The gym example is a great example of that. You got to push hard. I can guarantee you when my son was kicking it in and found some energy that he didn't know he had, it was painful. It was painful. I guarantee you it was painful. But I used incentive and he used pain to capture the reward. Pain and pleasure. It doesn't matter what you put it underneath. That is the heading of it all. Pain or pleasure. Use it for yourself and win. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe. And remember, givers gain.